What's up, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo. Happy spring to all of you, even though it does not feel like it here because it was snowing yesterday. It's still freezing in April. The only thing heating up is my shoe game, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I used to be real addicted. It's kind of come back, but hey, I've got a new favorite shoe, and that's pretty darn cool. Sorry that I just recorded my kitchen. I should be doing cooking shows or something, but I haven't yet set up a better spot, and the lighting from the windows, even with the snow, is pretty darn good. Anyways, hope you're having fun wherever you are, warm or cold. My favorite shoe for years has been the Yeezys. I put these things through the paces, and most people probably would hate me for this because they're like gross on the bottoms, but it's because I wear them every day, and I wanted to show you that these are my go-to shoes. I have a lot of different varieties. I know a lot of people ask for a full shoe collection video. Maybe we'll do that. Let me know if you want to see. I haven't done one for like 3 years. It's changed. But the Yeezys are my go-to because they're so comfy and they're cool and they're at some level rare, and I just like them a lot. And I put a lot of miles on these bad boys, but I have actually put these in the closet, all of them, because I have a new favorite shoe. And it's super weird because the basketball shoe, I just think the design and material is so freaking cool. So I want to show you my mini collection of the LeBron 15s. Now, a lot of people be like, ugh, they're athletic shoes, they're only for basketball, what are you doing? But, oh, they're so good. We'll start off with something simple. The first pair I got, these are the Pride of Ohio's. And what makes the LeBrons so cool, the LeBron 15s, is that the entire shoe is this weird fly-knit, meshy material with crinkles. I don't know. It is very, very tactilely pleasing, which you're not really supposed to be touching your shoes a lot. They're kind of down there, but I think it's freaking cool. The crinkle cut, it's like a delicious potato chip. Typically I don't lick them, but occasionally, and I don't know, I like the platform, I like the little speckles underneath here. It's a fantastic shoe. I also really like how the swoosh is reversed. I think that's super cool, a small touch. And even though I'm not a big LeBron person at all, never have been, I think his shoes are by far the best basketball shoe out there. And now, it's my new favorite shoe. So these are the Pride of Ohio's. They have a little rose gold tint on the bottom with the black and red. I'm a Michigan boy, but these were the first I got. Thought they were one of the coolest initial colorways. Let's go a different direction. Another cool thing that LeBron 15s do is this thing called LeBron Watch. And if you're into shoes, you know what I'm talking about. Nike on their sneakers app will release the shoe in limited quantities that LeBron wore during the game. So it's like these rare editions, these rare colorways, and sometimes they'll be like, oh, sorry, it's just one of one for LeBron. And that's I hate that marketing move because you can never get them. There's a sweet Miami colorway, that South Beach colorway, teal and pink, my two favorite colors, and they didn't release it. But some that they did release are these orange box ones. These shoes are it's like wearing freaking reflectors. You will be seen from miles away, and part of me loves that. You can't get lost in these. They are literally so bright. I don't know if I've ever seen a shoe this bright. Yes, I've seen orange shoes, pink shoes, teal shoes, yellow. These are so bright, and they resemble an old school Nike shoebox with the orange top and then the gray pattern on the bottom. I think they're super sweet. They also say Nike on them, which is cool, a nice touch, and they have a different swoosh, it's up top on the material, than most of the LeBrons. Because if we look at, say, these hardwood classics here, even though they're all blue, the swoosh is still baked in to that bottom piece, whereas on, well, yeah, it's not there on the orange box ones. Speaking of orange box, still the greatest video game package of all time, right? I remember getting that. I just got back from a college interview, I think with Georgetown University or Columbia, one of the two. And I picked up Orange Box on the way home, and it was a long drive. And I was like, gotta get home and play my freaking Half-Life. Sad that that's never, ever finishing. But let's move on. These also say Nike in orange, I think is super cool. They match my brother's school colors. I really tried to encourage him to wear these during the season, but alas, I'll wear them instead. They're super cool with the blue speckled paint on the bottom, the orange inside, the little zooms, and I think it's also really cool in these shoes that they have this little loop, right? It's a small thing, but I think it's a nice touch. It's just a lot of weird aesthetic choices that work super well together. Also, you'll notice that the laces up there, they go through these little eyelets that are they're not really attached to the shoe. They're kind of just hanging out there. And I like that a lot. This also, on the front here, serves as a place when you do tie the shoe. I'll show you. It sits after you make your little knot or your little cross. It sits right there on that piece of rubber, that piece of plastic, whatever it is. I think that's super cool, super convenient. A lot of nice little touches that just contribute to me going, this is my new favorite shoe. The colorways just keep on rocking. Rust Pink All-Star Edition. These bad boys are sweet. There's not many outfits that you can rock pink, gold, and black with, but if I do manage, I love these ones. They got stars up on that little piece I was telling you about for the All-Star game. They say 2018 on the back. They're very, very cool. Very cool with that gold, the gold accents, and then the gold, black, white speckles on the pink shoe. You can feel a type of way about pink, but I think these, because of the black and gold, end up being super freaking awesome. Now, a pair that I do not feel that strongly about, and actually I'm probably going to dump, are these Kith Performance Rose Gold. Now, when they were released and I was like, rose gold, it sounded sweet. They've got this awkward zipper. I think they're called performance. They look more like a lifestyle shoe than a basketball shoe because of the zipper and just because of the overall feel. The rose gold swooshes are still cool. It reminds me a lot of like the rose gold iPhones. But the pink is so pale, I feel like they look super washed out, and I do not like that at all. They've got very cool insignia on the inside. It's super hard to show, so I'm not going to bother. But I will show you the box. So these guys kind of ended up being a disappointment. I really like the newer Kith LeBron 15s that have like the lion floral print on them. They actually basically have this print on them. But they are incredibly rare and incredibly expensive, and one that I have not been willing to dive into the secondary market for. The box, though, it's like a freaking work of art. Kith doing good things. I've been to Kith once in New York City. They sell like cereal and ice cream and shoes. Kind of a cool concept. Now, I was waiting for this for a long time because you may say like high tops, I guess they're kind of mid tops, weird, like you're not gonna wear them out, but they did just recently release lows in the LeBron 15s. These are the Supernova colorway and they are sweet. I love these so much. I love the purple, red, blue blend. I think it's freaking fire, and they're very malleable, almost like a Tempur-Pedic pillow or bed, if you know what I'm talking about. It's cool. One, the ankle support is exposed here, which I think is a cool look. It still has like the crinkly plastic piece, and it still has obviously the same design. The swoosh then moves to the base. As you can see, like here, it's more on the middle piece, and it's a reverse swoosh. Here, it's a smaller swoosh on the base, and then there is I guess there still is a reverse there, right? Yeah, that's so cool. It's just on the side, but they're very like, if you like walk on the heels and like it will bend, and it takes a while for it to come back. So it's not really foreign to your foot, but I think the fact that the shoe has that much like malleability is pretty darn sweet. And I don't know if I'm like breaking them, but I kind of like the fact that they do that. But since they're lows, they look a lot more normal. They look a lot more like wearable, I guess, in daily life. It's cold here. I live in Indiana. I'm wearing pants or joggers majority of the time, so high tops aren't really a big deal. I know they look a little weird with shorts if you're just like out and about, but I freaking love these so much. These are my go-to now, the lows. Just because they are a little bit more normal. And I do think like it's like this material holds color so well. The vibrancy is crazy. Like on the hardwood classics, that blue is just so super blue. The orange on the orange box, like it picks up on the camera and it's like giving the camera a seizure. It's so freaking blue. Even the rust pinks showing that pink really good there, and then these supernovas looking great with that purple people eater blend. My favorite LeBrons though are on my feet right now, so I'm gonna take them off and show you them. I just got these. I think most of these are, well, it's kind of like half and half. The orange boxes are LeBron watches. The Kith ones obviously were tough to get. The Supernova ones were a wide release. The Pride of Ohio's are sold out on Nike. I think the All-Stars are sold out. I have gotten two of these on like StockX, eBay, stuff like that. But golly freaking goodness. When I saw these announced, I was like, these were made for me. And they're my favorite pair. I think they're so sick. Fruity Pebbles, cereal, whatever you want to call them, they are incredible. Taste the rainbow, lick it, love it, look. Again, these things hold color so well because it's all this strange material. It's like freaking tie-dye chameleon. I don't know. Maybe to you it looks like I just walked into Journeys at the mall and I shouldn't be there, but I think they're incredible. They've got just a flair and a flex to them that it's bold, and I think that's really cool. And most people are not going to have shoes that look like this. And to me, that's something that's super fun, right? Most people are out there wearing blacks and browns and grays, and that's fine. But I think it's so fun just to be a little bit more expressive, have a little bit more fun with life, be out there. We're about to hit spring and summer. If it ever decides to warm up, I don't know. But these are my go-tos. I love them so much. And they're also a great basketball shoe. I will say I've rolled my ankle twice in them. It's weird. My brother won't wear them because he says he doesn't feel like they're very supportive. LeBron James wears them. So I feel like at some level they have to be very supportive. But I will say, whether it's my own fault or whatever, I have rolled my ankle twice. It's not stopping me from wearing it because it's my new favorite shoe. I think they're super comfortable. I love that there's no tongue. I can't believe I didn't mention that earlier. No tongue. That's huge for me. LeBron has gone away from that lately. No tongue. You just stretch this open, slide your foot in. It's a tight fit at first, but then it feels super good. And that's going to be in the comments. Shouldn't have said it, but it's the truth. You don't have to get weird, okay? But no tongue is huge for me. I'm very picky in particular. Like if the tongue is up in there and it's sliding down, like I'm always pulling it up. I'm always pulling it up. I don't want it to irritate my foot. I have like real pickiness when it comes to like socks and shoes and shirts and tags and things like that. So the fact there's no tongue to mess with and it's just always in the same position, I love that. I love that so much. So I'm so glad this is one of the only shoes that does that. And I just think the whole shoe being this like stretchy, weird, almost like snake skin, crinkle cut, fly knit, weird material. I know some people are gonna be like, it turns them off and it looks so weird that it's all like, and maybe it even gives you some like weird psychological, I don't know, what's that thing where people are afraid of holes? It's some tripped, you know what I'm talking about, where people like, they can't look at like a honeycomb. I don't have that. So I think these are freaking sweet. These are by far my favorites. They are the newest, so I guess that plays into it, but they are by far my favorite. And then next up, I really like, obviously the Supernova is the one I wear, you know, just like out and about, but I really love these hardwood classics. Such a nice blue with that little orange touch. Can't go wrong with that color combo, but they're all pretty darn good. Let me know in the comments what you think, what your favorites are. Kanye needs to do something different. They have been on these V2s for so long, and the upcoming colorways, like butter? Come on, like do something different. You know, there's rumors about Drake going to Adidas. Maybe he can shake it up, motivate Kanye to make a V3 or something different. I would love that. I still think these are the most comfy shoes, and I still love them, and obviously they still have that hype or that clout or whatever, and people definitely like ask about them, which is fun, but people have asked about these, like especially with the LeBron watch thing, because they are limited and because it is sort of like like enter the lottery and see who gets them. People have asked about these, which I think is fun. It's good to have like a talking piece that you're wearing, like, hey, where'd you get those shoes? Cool, maybe we'll be friends. Probably not, but maybe. Yeah, that's my new favorite shoe. Let me know if you want to see a full collection in the comments down below. What is your favorite shoe, and what is your favorite colorway of these? Fruity Pebbles, Supernova, Kith Rose Gold, Rust Pink, Ride of Ohio, Orange Box, Hardwood Classic. Let me know in the comments down below, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day, weekend, and month. I love you. There'll be more videos. I was gone for a week, but I'm back now. And I think we're allowed to say, like, I'm going, I don't know. I saw some people say on Twitter they're going to play a huge new game, and one of the first people, like the first hands-on ever for this huge game that everyone loves, and it ties to Disney, so you can know what it is. I don't know if they were allowed to say it. I was shocked that they said it, but apparently not. Anyways, that's not important here. Let me know your favorite shoe in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching this day. Until next time, drink some hot chocolate. I love you, and we'll see you all later.